Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from Hallowed Thrills back with another video. And we have what is only to be probably our last HHN construction video today, because we are here at Universal Orlando Resort. And we're here to check out my last little bit of construction, because we are now less than 2 weeks away from opening night. And there is still a ton of construction going on. As you can see through the arches, still nothing yet with a sign. I can only assume sometime either later this week or next week. But before we get into anything, please make sure that you're subscribed and have the notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also make sure you're following me both Instagram and Twitter. The links are down in the description below. But let's go check out all of the construction that we missed over the last couple weeks, because there's a lot. Our first update here is right at the entrance. As you can see, there's a big truss here right at the entrance, which I can only assume now at this point is gonna have our big neon sign, which is honestly to me a great spot to put it if they end up like theming these trusses. I think that's gonna look really nice. But if we turn directly around, they have started putting up way more lights, way more speakers, and then to the left of this big truss, you can see there is some steps that have been built, which once again only further cements the idea that there's going to be somebody up there welcoming us into the park, whether it be Dr. Oddfellow or somebody else. But definitely steps there, definitely somebody going to be up there for the beginning of the event at least. And just like we did last time, we're going to be taking a right down towards Hollywood, because yeah, look at that, that's new. That's something that we haven't seen since we were last here. So it's got a lot of theming now. We have a big like gypsy carny cart here with some lights in the back. We have some actor activated triggers down here, a bunch of theming around it. It's honestly, I'm not sure if this is part of Oddfellow's collection of horrors or if this is part of Dark Zodiac, but you can see all the Zodiac symbols right there. And if we go around the back here, around the back of that cart is this little kind of striped tent that they have, which I can only assume will be used to kind of help actors get changed back behind there, give the actor a break behind the actual set piece here. But moving just to the right of the cart, we have some crates and stuff littered on the street here, which does have Dr. Oddfellow's signature, and I'm not quite sure what that is, what that's supposed to be, but that symbol is definitely for Dr. Oddfellow. We might have to wait to see who that one's for, though, because that is the first time we have seen that symbol during the event so far. And we have some more theming to the front of the Dark Zodiac Zone. We have these banners that are up on both sides. It says Dark Zodiac, and it has our Zodiac symbols and our Oddfellow symbol right there. Right here on this first pedestal here, we have some speakers, and then these right here on both sides of this pedestal, these are what I can only assume are fire towers or fire launchers, which would be super cool, because you can see right there at the top that looks like there'd be a flame plus some gas being pushed through it to allow there to be some fire coming out of there. So I always love when they include fire in the zones. Unfortunately, it does lead us to have a little bit of a hotter zone, which is not very good when we're in Florida, but still looks really nice. And available now, if you want to be a part of this year's tribute store, you can put yourself on the cover of a comic. There are 5 different comic covers that you can be a part of, and they'll be displayed inside of the tribute store this year for the entire season. And at the end of the event, you will get your cover sent to you and the full comic to go with it. And that's available at 5 and Dime, which is where I'm currently at, and here at Hollywood Tribute Store, as well as the All Hallows Eve Boutique. And looking at our other pedestal here, does not look like anything has changed with this one. Just still the same stuff as we saw 2 weeks ago. Nothing has been added to this one. Actually, nope, we have a speaker with a actor-activated trigger, but other than that, nothing else. I really hope that they hide that speaker a little bit better, though, because that's kind of blatantly obvious that it's there, at least during the day. And like I said, at the other end of the zone, we still have one of those banners for the Dark Zodiac. Like I said, it has been a couple weeks since we've been here, so there is a ton of changes just between the first 2 zones, but now we are heading down towards Central Park and to the Jungle of Doom to see if we can find any more stuff on there, because I heard that this one is the one that has the most changes over the past couple weeks. Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a ton of changes. We have some vines up there. We have a ton of foliage in front of this, including these new kind of torches that they have up here. But look what we have over there. I may have stumbled upon something that I guessed on our first construction update that I did. I was exactly right. They turned it around and ripped it up and opened it up and made that a little tiny boo hole. Yeah, I guessed that perfectly. I'm frankly surprised with myself. That's pretty good that I guessed that. But we got some more boxes and stuff just kind of chilling out in the zone. Some more of those like streamers and stuff going across the top of the zone, and a ton of foliage added around the plane. Wow, that is a ton of like different plants and everything that they added to kind of mask that plane and the structure for it. But going back through, we have a parachute that's just chilling up there. That's awesome theming that they added there. You can see the straps from the parachute and everything. That's probably where our plane pilot ended up. Ooh, but we have some theming off to the side here. We got a little camp that's set up, some rats cooking on there, you know. Definitely interesting. A little lean-to. Yeah, there's a lot of construction that happened in this zone over the last couple weeks. And the last little bit of changes here are at the end of the zone, and that's over to the right here. We have a big spider covered up with a bunch of cobwebs. This definitely looks like a reused prop from Bugs Eaten Alive, because also right on the other side we have basically the exact same spider just chilling up there, covered in cobwebs. But really cool additions to the end of the zone. So we are over here by animal actors, kind of like right where you would line up to go in. And under this kind of shade that normally has a bunch of tables for you to sit down at, we have a couple food booths here, either food and or beverages. But this one in particular has had a lot of conversations going on with it, because it's definitely a spot where we would have twisted taters. Yeah, we got some heating pans there where they would sprinkle the dust on. We got some fryers back there. Yeah. This is definitely looking like a Twisted Taters stand. And we also have some nice lighting on already. And on the other side, of course, we have what looks to be our drink stand, which oddly enough has some weird like espresso machines behind it. I'm not sure what those are for. Maybe they're for beer. I'm not sure, but definitely interesting. But this definitely looks like a beverage booth, and then the other side definitely looks like it would be for some Twisted Taters or some other fried food at this year's event. So the updates keep on coming. Wow, it is like one after another. So out by the animal actors, we have these two monoliths, which I believe were used for a bar last year over by Lombard's. I believe those were used at Lombard's last year, but to the left of that, we have a food stand here with a little bit of theming, but it just kind of looks like a normal universal catering cart. Nothing as of right now, but this is definitely one of our food booths for this year. I believe last year this one was for the Chucky stuff, but we'll take a look at where that's going to be located later on today. So as we leave that behind us and start walking through Springfield, I'm looking around and I'm not really seeing much of anything being done in here, which a lot of rumors going on right now is that people have stopped talking about the possibility of Megan being included in this area for Horror Nights this year. So, I mean, I can only assume that that's probably what's going on. It does not look like anything is going on in here as far as theming. And like I said, all talks have really kind of died down with a Megan horde being included in this area. And with only a little over a week left until the event starts, and without that being kind of announced, I don't expect it to happen this year. Over here by the MIB bathrooms, we have a little bit of an update. There hasn't been much change to this truss, but I did spot this. We got a hot set going on right now back here by the sprung tents. I'm not sure if this is for the sprung tents or if this is for the new parade building, because that's what this is rumored to be for, is for The Last of Us in the new parade building. I'm not sure, but we have a hot set in the back lot right now. over here by Fear Factor Live, if we can even call that at this point, we have a sign up finally for Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. Nightly during Halloween Horror Nights. I'm surprised that there isn't actual dates for this or times like it normally has, but at least we have a sign up now. So I thought I heard something while I was over here. You might hear that popping in the background behind me, but there's actually someone over there testing out a whip back there. And I did see some people up on the catwalk there, so they must be rehearsing or something or building the set as we speak. Super exciting, honestly. It makes me super excited to check out the show this year, and I really hope that they kind of make it something new, make it something different, really give us something new to look forward to this year and make me want to see it more than one time. So over here at the Lombard's Bar, which we can only assume is the Peacock Bar this year, we have some lighting up on this truss as well as all of these trusses now being connected by a bar here, which looks like we may have a curtain going across them maybe, or posters or something. Definitely looks interesting. I'm excited to see how this continues to develop. But let's go back a little bit further and take a closer look at some other things as we see that is still unoccupied by a poster like I still believe that it will be. Well, not a poster, but kind of like, big sign. We have some tables that are getting set out here, getting ready to be moved around. Still, these trusses, a couple light fixtures have been added to them, but nothing really extravagant yet. But over here, yeah, we got some bars being built. We got some signs up for the bars. This does feel like a nightclubby type vibe. You got some shelves up back there for the bottles of liquor. Yeah, 2 different service counters for bars back here behind Lombard's. Yeah, I can, at this point, almost confirm that this is going to be our Peacock Bar this year. Now, Shipyard 32 is the other scare zone that got a lot of love over the last couple weeks. As you can see, we have some signage going up here on the truss, and you also may have noticed those construction walls are down that were around here. And our new food booth is officially open, and the menu does look fantastic. We have some amazing looking egg rolls, some donut sticks, a chopped salad, some mochi, and they did have boba on here, but looks like they took it off already. That's a shame. There's a lot of stuff in here, including the Oddfellow trademark trading and imports. Yeah, big truck for that. As well as a ton of shipping crates over here, including this really beat up looking shipping crate. And of course, our crane. Yeah, our big crane and kind of like our almost like oil rig-esque light. Definitely going to see that flashing, maybe red or something during the event. But maybe we'll see a scare actor inside there. I doubt it, but we'll see. But yeah, tons of construction that went on right here in the middle of the zone here. So we have some little crates over here and a big construction crate here with, of course, everyone's favorite trigger, which is the fake boards. So those are going to be able to be moved out of the way on, it just looks like that front side, but yeah, probably one of my favorite effects is one of those fake board scares. Got a little crate down here. I doubt we'd have somebody in there, but definitely nice theming. I love the amount of theming that they're putting into this zone. But once again, I'm always concerned that it's going to be too crowded in this zone. And we have a big metal cage here with a speaker, some lights, and of course, an actor-activated trigger. Now, I thought that these bars were going to be like the ones that you could move out of the way and they're actually just bungees, but no, they're all real metal bars, which is a shame because that's another one of my favorite effects that they have here. And on the other side of the zone, same thing, a nice brand new Shipyard 32 sign, and the box now has the Oddfellow logo on it. Here is that Chucky food booth that I alluded to earlier in the video, and this is right next to Richter's and right across from Fast and Furious. Definitely a really cool food booth this year. I actually really like it. But I'm interested to see what terrible concoctions they'll come up with this year in this food booth. So we have one more zone left to look at, and that's New York, which has had a little bit of changes, so I've heard. And I really want to see if I can get over 2 islands before it closed, because the All Hallows Eve boutique did undergo some massive changes. So, but let's go check out the rest of the stuff and then see if we can make it over there before park close. Down here in this corridor by the Gotham Ice Company bathrooms, we have some cars that are now available for us to look at for Vamp 69. We have a very groovy looking V-Dub Bug, as well as an awesome looking bus. These look awesome. I'm trying to see. Yeah, we got some old beer cans in there, got a comic book in there. But I'm really looking to see if there's any like dead bodies or anything being covered up in the back. Doesn't look like too much, but there is something on the other side that did catch my eye. Yeah, in the front of the Bug, we have something covered up by a sheet, which I can only assume, since it's in the front, is going to be somebody's dead body. But next to it, now that's a classic. With that awesome Bloodslayers logo that has been introduced recently, this is a really hot looking rod, man. Woo. And we got a bunch of disgusting wrappers and cigarette butts with blood on them. Because, you know, vampires got some bloody fangs, so of course they're going to have some blood on the cigarettes that they had in their mouth. Anything else in here of interest? No, just some more wrappers and stuff. But those are some 3 really cool looking themed cars that are going to be put out in the zone for Horror Nights this year. Now we do have some themed barrels that have kind of showed up throughout the Vamp 69 zone. We see one all the way over there, and there's going to be more down that way, but something to the left of me did catch my eye down Sting Alley. Yeah, we got some stuff going on at Sting Alley now, finally. And this looks like it is going to be a Last of Us themed bar and or food stand. And it looks like it's going to be our Fedra Ration Center. Definitely some really cool theming here. I'm interested to see what food that they'll have here. It does look very, very interesting. And we have some more like theming over on this side. I'm not sure what this is going to be for. Maybe we'll have a scare actor over here. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows? But other than that, if you just continue to walk through, that's the end of the little area here in Sting Alley, which does have some registers. So it looks like we're actually going to enter by the opposite side this year, because last year this was the exit and the other side was the entrance. But it looks like this is our entrance this year, because you're going to pay for your food here, and then they're going to allow you to walk in there to go pick it up. Ooh, I think this banner is new for today, specifically now that I'm here. Music Fest or Bust, a big banner right here on the side of the bus. Really cool. And I wonder if all those hands are for the people that worked here on this zone, because that'd be a really nice nod to those people. Yep, we got more of those barrels over here by the stage. Nothing going on over here by the tribute store, or the supposed tribute store location, but we got some more props up here on the stage itself, as well as, yeah, some tarps, which can only mean that we have some more dead bodies. I can see a shoe there, so there's definitely somebody who's not alive. Same with over here, definitely someone who went well past their expiration date. Like I said, the bikes now have that Bloodslayers logo on it. As you can see right there, we got that Bloodslayers logo, so I guess that's our vampire biker gang for this zone this time around. Okay, I keep saying we have a couple more things to check out, but this time I swear we got a couple more things to check out. I saw some more food booths over down one of the off streets of New York, and then we also got to check out Boris, because I heard there's something going on over by his window. I was right, I did see it correctly. We have another Fedra Rations booth for The Last of Us. I'm not sure if both of those booths are going to have the exact same stuff, but more Last of Us food. They are really going all out for The Last of Us and for the food offerings to go with that property. And over just next to that, we have 2 more food booths. This one looks like it's gonna be our Yeti Campground Kills food booth. And then right next to it can only be one thing. That's right, it's our Surfer Boy pizza food location. I'm excited to get some Hawaiian pizza. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you gotta get some Surfer Boy pizza. Try before you deny. Yeah, so there's definitely some stuff going on over here. Boris, what do you got going on in the window there? You got a little Cthulhu doll going on there? Some bottles? You've been hitting the sauce a little bit? Yeah, there's definitely a ton of new props and stuff that were added up by Boris's window. And also down below at Madame Basile. Yeah, she's gone. She's not chilling in there. I don't know where she went, but there is a coin down there on the table, and her phone was left off the hook. I totally missed this when we were by here the first time. Yeah, the bar is up in the extended Transformers queue. We're getting closer and closer to the beginning of Horror Nights. You only know that it's a few weeks away when they start putting this bad boy up. Another spot, another bar. The Stellar Bar, which I believe is supposedly going to be themed for Stranger Things. Is that at least what it looks like? So another bar here, but this one's right out in front of Rip Ride Rockit, right in front of where games would normally be. So it's interesting that we have a bar there this year. And as you can see ahead of me, we have one more little food offering ahead of us. Midway Delights. I have no idea what this is going to be, but it's just a normal looking food truck, so it can't be too incredibly themed, but definitely more food offerings than ever this year. Okay, we got 19 minutes to get over to Islands to see if I can check out what's going on over at the All Hallows Eve boutique, because there's definitely a lot going on over there. So we are in the park with like 12 minutes to spare. Hopefully by the time we get back there, it isn't closed. I'm not really sure if it has a different hours compared to the park, but I guess we'll see. 8 minutes left. We made it, thank God. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, Oddfellow has made his way with his traveling oddities to the All Hallows Eve boutique. We got a really nice canvas drawstring bag with a really nice zipper in the front. Love that. Same logo, but on a long sleeve shirt. Awesome. Love this. I wish this was on a short sleeve. Oh wait, where is this short sleeve? Oh, it is short sleeve. My mistake, but super cool. Still Exorcist merch. Ooh, the See You in the Fog t-shirts are back. But yeah, that's kind of scary, but that is for the Darkest Deal. They have a bunch of the original house posters going up in here. I love that his tie is the actual like pine straw spruce. That's really cool. And the freestyle cup holders are back again this year. But we got a See You in the Fog theme on this one. A See You in the Fog hat. I don't remember this one. Oh, there's our Dueling Dragons Choose Thy Fate house poster. Ooh, we got a new shirt that I didn't see a couple days ago. With the Scary Halloween. A bunch of Lil Boo merch. With, yeah, you're coming home with me. The Lil Boo plush. He is adorable. Look at him. Yeah, I'm getting him. Just so you guys know, I'm getting him. Really nice sweatshirt, a hat, more of the Lil Boo plushes. And this is kind of what looks to be our kind of logo this year for Horror Nights. I really like that it has the arches in the crystal ball. That's really cool. We have an ornament. We have socks, a poster, some stickers, a whole bunch of different merchandise. We have some sweatpants in case you somehow got cold in Florida. Our kind of spirit jersey-esque long sleeve. Some keychains. The ID holder this year looks really nice. Up here is our Yeti Campground Kills house poster. a nice kind of bleached long sleeve flannel. Oh yeah, and this is also what I'm here for. This cup, this bad boy right here, looks awesome. I love it. That is so good. And the kind of announcement poster that they had for that. But here is our Studio Screamers lineup for this year. Dracula, the Mummy, the Usher, Lil Boo, the awesome looking Invisible Man, and Tiffany. I'm excited to spend all my money trying to get all of them, like I always do. Oh, and our last original house poster, Blood Moon, Dark Offerings, looks so cool. We have a Chucky shirt here with a really messed up looking Chucky on the front with a Jack in the Box. And on the back it says, "I'm your friend till the end." Kind of basic 'Tis the Season shirt as well with our little bat logo that's kind of been showing up all over the place recently. And a different Chucky shirt. This is kind of part of our artist series. That's very gruesome looking. Now these are supposedly rumored to be part of our scare zone signage. So this one looks like Cancer from the Dark Zodiac Zone. And this appears to be something from maybe the Shipyard 32 zone, kind of like a Nosferatu type creature. There's Oddfellow's Twisted Origins, a poster for that. Looks really nice. Dr. Oddfellow looks awesome. Madame Bazelle. Oh, she's not here yet, but she will be. She's currently away joining Oddfellow. Well, we made it. We got our merch, we got our Lil Boo, we got our cup for Universal Monsters, and I did purchase myself a comic, so I will see you guys in the tribute store this year. I'm super excited to be on the comics this year. Honestly, it was a great deal, and I love the fact that you actually get the full comic when they ship it to you, so super excited for that. But we checked out a ton of stuff today. I hope you guys did enjoy our last little bit of construction updates before the event. I will have a kind of a video next week that will be in the park, but it won't really be straight up construction updates, so we might see a little bit of updates in that, but this is the solely construction update video, the last one that I'll be doing. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like and also comment down below. We're so close to the event. Are you guys hyped? I know I am. But as always, I'm Michael from How Thrills, giving you the all clear, and all clear means you're out of here. See you guys next time.